Shalawam, shalawam. I want to start off by giving all praises to YAHWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHWASHI. Double honors to our apostles and elders at Greatmillstone, and shalom to the elect. This is Psalms 118, verse 5. I called upon the Lord in distress. The Lord answered me and set me in a large place. And in the Hebrew, it reads, Man hamatazar, Kwara'ah, Thaya, Ya, Anunya, Bamarakab, Ya. And again, this is Psalms 118, verse 5. I called upon the Lord in distress. The Lord answered me and set me in a large place. Shalom.
Shalom, shalom. This is Psalms 118, verse 5. I called upon the Lord in distress. The Lord answered me and set me in a large place. And in the Hebrew, it's manhamatazar, in distress. Kwara'ah, Thaya, Kwara'ah meaning I called. Thaya meaning upon. Yah, which is short for Yahweh, meaning the Lord. Anunya, Anan meaning answered. Yah meaning me. Bamarakab, which translates in the Hebrew to literally wide place, but for the sake of the verse, and set me in a large place. And Yah again meaning the Lord. And altogether, it's manhamatazar, Kwara'ah, Thaya, Yah, Anunya, Bamarakab, Yah. And once again in English, Psalms 118, verse 5, I called upon the Lord in distress. The Lord answered me and set me in a large place. Shalom, shalom.
Shalom, shalom. This is Psalms 118, verse 5. I called upon the Lord in distress. The Lord answered me and set me in a large place. You know, that's the scripture that we just brought out. I just brought out recently. I wanted to get, a couple of scriptures to back that up. This is 2 Corinthians 12, verse 9. And he said to me, the grace is sufficient for thee, for my strength is made perfect in weakness. Most gladly, therefore, I glory in my infirmities, that the power of Hamashiach may rest upon me. And it says, my grace is sufficient for my strength. For my strength is made perfect in weakness. And that strength is talking about faith. Your faith is made strong in weakness. When you actually believe on the Lord and call upon Him. Continuing on, it said, most gladly, therefore, I rather glory in my infirmities, that the power of Hamashiach may rest upon me. So when you're going through your infirmities or distress, you glory in them, because the YAHWASHI YAHWASHI is going to deliver you up out of those things. Verse 10, therefore I take pleasure in my infirmities, and reproaches, and necessities, and persecutions, in distress, for Hamashiach's sake. For when I am weak, I am strong. And going back to the a scripture that we had in Psalms, it says, I called upon the Lord in distress. And in verse 10, it says, I take pleasures in my infirmities, and reproaches, and necessities, in persecutions, and distress. You have to take pleasure in these things, because at the end of the day, if you have faith, YAHWASHI YAHWASHI is gonna deliver you up out of those things. And finishing up on that scripture, it says, for Hamashiach's sake, for when I am weak, I am strong. Then I am strong. So when you're going through those infirmities, what's it called? And the persecutions and distresses, you're weak in the flesh. Those things weigh you down and make you weak. But it says, then I am strong, because you have faith that YAHWASHI YAHWASHI is going to get you up out of those things, and He's going to set you in that wide place. And this is another scripture I wanted to get out in Sirach. This is Sirach 34, verse 16. For the eyes of the Lord are upon them that love Him, and He is their mighty protection. He is their mighty protection and strong stay, and defense from the heat, and a covering from the sun at noon, and preservation. It said, for the eyes of the Lord are upon them that love Him. Who really loves the Lord? What is love? Love is following the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability, and the ones who do that are the elect. And it says, what's it called? For He is their mighty protection and strong stay, defense from the heat, and cover from the sun at noon, and preservation from stumbling, and a help from falling. Verse 17, he raiseth the soul and lighteneth the eyes. And you know, what is that lightning? That lightning in the eyes is wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, you know. And he giveth health, life, and blessing, you know. That and health, life, and blessing is all that comes with faith and that wide place, which is the kingdom, you know. And with that, I want to say all praises to Yahweh, BaHaShem, YAHWASHI, double honors to our apostles and elders at Greatmillstone, and you know, Shalawam to the elect, you know, Shalawam.